Over 400,000 tech workers have been laid off in 2026, and the companies doing it are openly blaming AI on the official paperwork. That's not a rumor. That's not a headline someone made up. TechCrunch is running a live, updated list of every major company that has cited AI automation as a direct reason for cutting headcount this year. And the names on that list, we're talking household names, companies you probably use every day, should make you stop and rethink what you're doing with your career and your money right now. Because this isn't just a tech story. This is a money story. And if you don't know which jobs are disappearing, which skills are getting more valuable, and where the actual opportunity is hiding inside all this chaos, you're going to be on the wrong side of the biggest economic shift of our lifetime. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly which job categories are on the layoff list, what these companies are replacing workers with, and what that means for your investments, and, most importantly, where the real money is moving, so you can position yourself before everyone else figures it out. The pattern interrupt nobody wants to hear. Goldman Sachs updated their AI displacement estimate this year. They now say 300 million jobs globally are exposed to automation, not at risk someday, exposed right now. And the jobs disappearing fastest aren't the ones everyone expected. Not factory workers, not warehouse pickers. The jobs getting gutted in 2026 are white-collar, college-educated, $60,000 to $120,000 a year jobs. That changes everything about how you should be thinking about this. Point 1. Customer support is already gone. I'll just say it plainly. Customer support as a career is essentially over. Companies like Klarna, the buy now pay later giant, publicly announced that their AI handles the work of 700 human agents. Not assists, handles. Duolingo cut 10% of its contractor workforce last year and explicitly said AI is doing the content work now. And those are just the companies honest enough to say it out loud. The ones not saying it are doing the same thing quietly. What does this mean for your money? If you're in customer support or know someone who is, this is urgent, not eventual. But flip it around for a second. The tools replacing these workers, platforms like Intercom, Zendesk AI, and Salesforce Einstein, are public companies, or they're part of public companies. The layoff is someone else's loss and potentially your gain if you know where to put your dollars. And speaking of staying ahead of where the dollars are moving, I'm Kody. This is Crux's TV, where I break down what's actually happening in AI every week and what it means for your wallet. If that's useful, hit subscribe. I drop these videos constantly, and the next one might be even more important than this one. Point 2. Junior software engineers are getting replaced by their senior colleagues' AI tools. This one stings, honestly. GitHub, Copilot, Cursor, and a wave of AI coding assistants have gotten so good that a single senior engineer with the right tools can now produce what used to require a team of 5. Microsoft laid off 6,000 people this year. Intel cut 15,000. Google's headcount has been quietly shrinking for 18 months. The entry-level developer pipeline is drying up because you simply don't need as many humans to write the first draft of code anymore. The money angle here is sharp. If you're learning to code thinking it's a guaranteed career path, it still can be, but only if you're learning to code with AI, not instead of AI. The engineers making $300,000 right now are the ones who use these tools to multiply their output, not compete against them. Point 3. Marketing and content roles are being gutted from the bottom up. Copywriters, social media managers, junior content creators, SEO writers. These roles are disappearing from job boards at a rate that should make anyone in marketing nervous. BuzzFeed cut its entire human content team. Sports Illustrated went from a legacy publisher to a skeleton crew. The content that used to take a team of 20 is now being produced by one strategist and a suite of AI tools. What most people aren't clocking, though, the people who understand how to prompt, direct, and strategically deploy AI content tools are getting hired, not as writers, as AI content operators. That is a real job title with a real salary. and there are more openings than people qualified to fill them right now. That gap is your window. Point 4. Paralegals and legal research assistants are the quiet casualty. Legal is one of the most disrupted industries of 2026, and it's getting almost zero mainstream coverage. I genuinely don't know why more people aren't talking about this. Tools like Harvey AI and CoCounsel are doing in minutes what junior associates used to bill $300 an hour to do: contract review, case research, legal drafting. Big law firms are slowing entry-level hiring dramatically. Some have stopped entirely. And even if you're nowhere near law, pay attention to this one. If AI can replace $300 an hour legal work, it can absolutely replace yours too. This is a calibration moment. On the investment side, companies building legal AI are some of the fastest growing B2B SaaS plays right now. Harvey was valued at over $1 billion and they're barely 2 years old. Point 5. Financial analysts and junior accountants are next. JP Morgan's Coin platform reviews 12,000 commercial credit agreements in seconds. Work that used to take lawyers and analysts 360,000 hours a year. Bloomberg's AI tools are writing earnings summaries. Morgan Stanley is using AI to replace the grunt work that entry-level analysts used to do for 80 hours a week. The financial sector is cutting the bottom rungs of the ladder. If you're studying finance or accounting right now, this is not a reason to quit. It's a reason to add AI fluency as a core skill immediately. The analysts who survive and thrive will be the ones who can interpret AI output, catch its errors, and add human judgment on top of it. That skill commands a premium. The ones who can't will just look slow by comparison. Point 6. Graphic design and creative production are bifurcating mid-journey. Adobe, Firefly, Sora. AI image and video generation has gotten so capable that the market is splitting in two. Mass market commercial design work, largely automated. Generic social graphics, product mockups, stock content, gone. But high concept creative direction, brand identity, art direction, still very human. The designers getting rich right now are the ones who use AI to execute 10x faster while charging for their creative judgment, not their production time. The ones getting laid off are treating design like a production job in an AI world. Those are two very different career paths, and they're separating fast. Point 7. Call center and data entry jobs are effectively already gone. This isn't coming. It happened. Accenture announced they're replacing 19,000 jobs with AI. IBM paused hiring for roles that AI could fill. Call centers across the country have cut 30 to 40% of their workforce since 2024. Data entry, transcription, basic coding, form processing, these are not disrupted industries. They are disrupted. The move here is straightforward, even if most people never make it. Stop acquiring skills in commoditized tasks and start acquiring skills that either build AI systems or work alongside them strategically. Prompt engineering, AI workflow design, automation consulting. Businesses are paying real money for people who can come in and automate their own operations. That's a freelance business you could start this month. I want you to walk away with something concrete. The layoff list is real, it's growing, and the industries on it are not going to reverse course. But every wave of displacement creates a counter wave of opportunity. And right now, that counter wave is enormous and underleveraged. The question isn't whether AI is going to affect your income. It already is. The question is whether you're going to be the person who saw it coming and moved, or the one who watched it happen. Pick one job category from this video. Research what AI tool is replacing it. Then ask yourself, could you learn to sell, implement, or consult around that tool? Because that's where the next income stream is sitting. If you want to stay ahead of moves like this every week, subscribe to Crux TV. And if you want to go deeper, watch our video on the exact AI skills that are paying the most right now. It drops right after this one. Don't sleep on it.